Good morning. This is George Kahn, and this is today's Quiet Echo. I read the paper in the slow hour. The lull between the breakfast plates and the lunch rush, when the counter is wiped down, the slicer has gone quiet, and there is nothing to do but turn the pages. This week, the paper is full of the 4th of July, and the 4th of July this year is on sale. The country turns 250, and the chains have found a clever way to say so. Benihana, the steakhouse with the flying knives and the onion volcano, is selling an all-American meal, a burger and fries and apple crumble, for $17.76. $17.76. You get the idea. And it is not just them. A dozen places are running the same trick. A hot dog and a beer for $17.76 down the road. Beers for $2.50 for the 250 years. A donut shop will hand you a free donut if you walk in wearing red, white, and blue. Now, I am not going to stand here and tell you any of this is wrong. I sell food for a living. I know exactly what a deal does, and I have run plenty of my own. A family watching its money can take the kids out for a $2.50 float and feel, for one afternoon, like the budget loosened its grip a little. There is a real kindness in a cheap, cold thing on a hot day. I am not knocking it. A dollar saved is a dollar saved, and I have handed plenty of them back across this counter. If a gimmick gets a tired family out of the house and into a booth together, the gimmick did some good. But I have stood behind this counter for 31 years, and I want to tell you what a number cannot do. A number can mark the day. It cannot be the day. You can price a burger at $17.76. You cannot price the reason a man drives 4 hours with his grown son to eat lunch in the town where the boy was raised. You can knock a float down to $2.50. You cannot knock down the quiet a widow carries to a holiday table set for one. The chains are very good at the first thing. The first thing is easy. It is the second thing the fourth is really about, and there is no promo code for it. You can sell a seat. You cannot sell the feeling of being expected somewhere. It has never been for sale in any year. Let me tell you about a 4th of July a long time ago. A man came in alone near closing and ordered a sandwich and ate it slow, and I could see he was in no hurry to go home to an empty house. I sat down across from him with my own plate. We did not talk about much, but he came back every 4th from then on for years, and he was not alone again because he knew there was a chair. I did not put it on a sign. I just kept the chair. Here is the 4th from where I stand now. It is the loudest day of my whole year at the counter, and not one bit of it is because of a sale. It is the day the regulars bring their people home. The daughter who moved away, back with a baby nobody here has met. The son in his uniform, home for 3 days. The old men who have taken their breakfast at my counter for 20 years. In today with their wives and their wives' sisters, and a folding chair hauled in from the trunk of a car. The room fills up with people who belong to each other. I do not ring up belonging. It does not scan. It walks in on its own 2 feet, for free. I have decided what my deli is going to do for the 250th. It is not a number. I am no good at the number game, and the chains have it covered. On the 4th, I am pushing my 2 big tables together into one long table, right down the middle of the floor, and I am propping the door open. And the word is going out, the way word goes out in a town like this, from the counter to the regulars to whoever they tell. On the 4th of July, nobody eats alone at my place. If you have a table waiting for you at home, good, go to it, and God bless. If you do not, there is a chair here, and there are people already in the other chairs, and not one of them will ask you a single question you do not care to answer. The chains are selling the day. I would rather set a place at it. It will not make me a dime. The long table is bad business and good sense, and at my age I have finally learned the difference. And here is the thing, you do not need a deli to do this. You have a table. And you have, somewhere in your week, a person who is going to spend Saturday alone and would sooner go hungry than say so out loud. The float is $2.50. The chair costs you nothing but the nerve to pull it out, and the willingness to sit there while somebody fills it. I have watched a stranger turn into a regular across one shared holiday plate. It is the cheapest thing I have ever not charged for, and the best. So, this Saturday, before you do the math on anybody's holiday menu, do this instead. Set one more place. Then go knock on the door of the person you have been pretending you forgot. Front porch is open. If you set a place for somebody this Saturday, or pull a chair up to a long table somewhere, the readers of the Cedar Valley News would like to hear about it. We are gathering to share our stories and keep company with respect and no party lines. Come sit with us. I will put the link in the show notes. This is George Kahn, your host for today's Quiet Echo. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open. This is Cedar Valley News.